4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Houston Texans. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon. Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Texans nothing. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. 26-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, McCarthy. And he's got his big tight end here. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage. McCarthy off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The Texans had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they moved back above 500 with a victory last week. And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Niner defense, it's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass. And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To the air again, McCarthy. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as as they score the touchdown. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw McCarthy. Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles, 60. 19 Lions. Let's go.
On play action, now McCarthy. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. 44-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Throwing is McCarthy. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. The 25, touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed, because let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Take a look at the defense for these Texans. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Well, this defense for the Texans, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Out of the gun, Purdy. Pass to the sideline, pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Purdy tosses out wide, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's good for 28 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now a give, right side. Moody. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown. San Francisco. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
2nd and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Throwing left side, it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
That's complete to DK.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Chimway DK.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moody. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Here's Purdy. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Finally, his defense makes a stand. They've given up touchdowns in their first 2 drives, but here they said, we got to put a stop to that. Good coverage there to force a punting situation and a 4th down.
Oh, Walker showing the power. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. To the air with McCarthy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
He's been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. 3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Throwing again, McCarthy. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's McCarthy. That's complete. Roma Dunze. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Roma Dunze, 62 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the run if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He finds his man, complete. It's Crawford. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Purdy now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Shotgun now with Purdy. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a handoff working right. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Watch out! Yellow.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
San Francisco.
A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
The kick is
Point
good.
after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. Doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Now McCarthy.
He sets to fire deep. Touchdown, Texans. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Texans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
And that is how you retaliate after getting scored on one play. Big pass downfield, and you hit the end zone.
Almost feels like two boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, doesn't it? One connects with a big one, the other comes right back. Okay, I'll show you. And they attacked right back on the first play of the drive and hit them big.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. To get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And he rifles one incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll keep it on the ground. Moody takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Get set, get set.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big 30-yard play on third.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
65 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive can take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
2nd and 6 from the 10. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Start. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
3rd down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown 49ers. From 10 yards out. And the 49ers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Texans 28.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Oh, Adrize wide open. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 43. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy going to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Niners' 26-yard line.
Back to throw again. That's going to be caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Purdy looking to throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Come on.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9.
Get set. Yellow, 18, watch out.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Moody. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Moody takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. They'll try the left side. It's Moody. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Why they keep cheating? I say run up the middle. They don't even stop the run up the middle. That's all they need to do.
A touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Cheat that shit, man. Shit that be cheating, nigga. Shit sad. You call fucking run inside. Niggas still do not check the run inside. I say run up the middle. That's exactly what they man did. Ran right up the middle. They don't check it. They don't even attack shit, bro.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Man.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. And he
How is this how? How, bro? How? How the fuck is this man coming from the end and sacking me, bro? This shit don't make fucking sense, bro. This is what I'm saying about this game, bro. This shit don't even make sense. How the fuck a nigga come from the outside running through all that traffic to sack me, bro? Come on, man. Cheating ass shit, man. This game is retarded, bro. Look at that shit.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Oh, man. This game be cheating like a motherfucker, bro. Got a nigga coming way from the outside, acting like a nigga don't see his ass. Man, come on, man. Stop cheating for this side of it, man.
He had a shot to light him up.
Shit piss me the fuck off, bro. They don't like playing the goddamn shit no more,
get out of
man.
bounds, anything.
Every fucking
Just don't leave
time.
yourself open to hits like that.
They'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Here we go, shot. 72.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. He'll try to do it himself. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. He's got his man. It's Hyatt. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
18 Cardinal, 18, Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Nike 18.
Across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
49-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They'll look middle here and give it to Odunze. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
At the 49ers' 32-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down.
19 tight, go.
To the air with McCarthy. And that will be incomplete.
Catch the
Here on the clock. Down to their last chance.
Jeez.
This is
All
going to
right.
have to be a
Catch
deep
the
in end
ball.
zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete.